is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Radhe to everybody. Today is officially day 33 and it's a beautiful day, beautiful morning to start with. I woke up at 3 and got my running done and then came back and did some meal prepping. Had a really nice breakfast, one of my favorite meals. So it's a good start to a good day. Headed off to work, and today is gonna be push day. It's gonna be bench press day, and I am excited because I got carb loaded. I got my carb load done, so looking forward to a good chest press, bench press day, and then show you guys how I warm up to make sure that I don't injure myself while I'm doing bench press. I have a really bad left shoulder whenever it comes to like bench pressing, so I try to do take the time to warm up myself before I actually do the movement. And this is what I learned over the last couple of years, being a personal trainer, learning from the best in the game. And if you are somebody who struggles with shoulder pain, you can follow the same workout and help yourself to avoid some injuries for your shoulder, because shoulder is one of the delicate part of the body when it comes to weightlifting. Most of the time people mess up their shoulder and low back. These are the two most fragile body parts to try to save and to prevent any injury from. So stay tuned in the video and I'll show you guys how you can do an optimal warm-up before you're doing bench presses. So catch you guys later.
देखो भगवान कह रहे तेषां सततयुक्तानां भजतां प्रीतिपूर्वकम में बुद्धि योग प्रदान। भगवान जब बुद्धि योग दे देंगे तो सब योग की पूर्ति हो जाएगी। ठीक है ना? आप नाम में अधिक से अधिक आराम, जैसे बुद्धि शुद्ध ना रही तो हम कहीं भी हो।
The best part of my day is this right here. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. Hopefully you enjoy yours. Alright, what's going on, people? I am back from my workout. Oh my god, I have way too much water, but that's okay. Today I'm finally gonna show you what I take for my better recovery. It's PBL, the best brand made in Canada. It's EAA, essential amino acids, which helps me recover faster. And also I am running a bit low on sleep today. I've been up since 3 a.m. Right now it's 9 p.m. already at about 18 hours, and I almost went home and was like, okay, I'm gonna catch up on maybe a little bit of sleep and then I'm gonna do my workout. But then guess what? David Goggins pops up on my social media and tells me I'm just being a bitch. So here I am, drove back to the gym, had my espresso shot, now having my EAA, and fired up for my workout. And I'll show you today what I do for my bench press warm-up. So one of the biggest takeaway that I've had from doing any push movements is that my left shoulder is always messed up. So I had to do a lot of research and did a lot of learning. And last year, from my one and only, the greatest mentor of all time, Mike McKenty, my fitness manager at Mapleton location, who I think is the genius, the most intellectual person when it comes to fitness industry, at least for me. He was the reason I got into fitness and got into good life. So he showed me the coolest trick to save your shoulder is actually work on stability, not mobility. We work so much on mobility that our joint is all loose and can move freely, or when we're doing any movement which is bench press, squats, deadlift. These are the foundational movements. Doing these movements, we need more stability. So this is the drill that you can use before you do any push movements. If you have a really bad shoulder, this might be a life changer for you. So let me show you how you do it. So basically, we grab a kettlebell, and then you can do it two ways. Either you can have it resting on your wrist, or you can have it like straight up like this. This way you put more work on you fire up more muscles that help you stabilize your shoulder. It's like the internal and external rotators. So basically you're holding it up straight, and make sure your arm is stacked in line, and then all you're doing is just rotating the kettlebell, slow and controlled movement. So while you're doing this, you're trying to push the kettlebell up to keep it balanced. At the same time, kettlebell is pushing your arm down. So you're making forces from both the sides work to stabilize your shoulder muscles. And then we're going to switch the arm. I'm going to go like this over my head so I don't injure my head. And then same thing I'm going to do here. I'm just going to switch my leg for better balance. If you actually want to make it more challenging, you can look away from your arm, because looking at your arm kind of coordinates your brain to balance better. Or when you look away, kind of throws off the perception, okay. But this is something you can do. And then so this is something that will work mostly internal rotator, and then for external rotator, so you do the same thing. You're in the position, kettlebell straight up, and then while you're in this position, you turn like this. You can use your arm to kind of give you the cushion, and then do the same rotation. This will activate more of your external rotators. Keep it slow and controlled. And this is something that has, knock on wood, I don't have a wood right now, knock on wood, but this has helped me big time to save my shoulders while doing bench press. And then we're gonna switch. Another thing that you might hear me preach a lot about when it comes to doing any workout at all, let alone your foundational movements like deadlift, squat, and bench press, the biggest thing is that people miss out on is doing a core based warm up. For a bench press day, for doing bench press, I would always do planks for my warm up, so that I can not only do my bench press better, that I always
but also save my
like
low
to do
back
before I do my bench press is pull-ups. Pull-ups are a great warm-up before you do bench press. Now you might have a lot of questions. I'll explain. So, well, when you're doing bench press, you kind of retract your shoulders, and you retract your shoulders, but you're using your back as your foundation to do that heavy bench press. So if you activate your lats, you can engage more back, retract your shoulder better, and then have like a strong foundation while doing bench press. So this is something I like to do as a part of my warm-up routine for bench press day. Okay, so before doing bench press, we're going to do our prep movement prep. The reason why before I'm doing any foundational movements I do the movement prep is because movement prep is for activating all those muscles with firing up as many muscle groups as we can while doing lightweight, because if you put your body straight through heavy weight, it's not prepared for that, and either you might cause an injury or you might not be able to perform as good as you could have with movement prep. So when you're doing your movement prep, I want you to imagine you have 500 pounds, 1,000 pounds on your arms when you're doing the bench press, movement prep. So your first set should look exactly the same like your last set. The bar wasn't fixed right. Trying to hype myself up. Okay. Last time I did it, I couldn't. But let's see if I got this one.
Believe in yourself.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you. There was a time when I used to do 5 reps of this.
Really?
But now I'm back to nothing, but trying to make my way up gradually to make your shoulders bulletproof. And this is going to be the exercise for you. Grab kettlebells. The reason I do a lot of things with kettlebells, they're best for doing anything to do with stability. Stability is one of the most important things when it comes to shoulder or any push movements. So try to keep it balanced. Wrist stack nicely over arm, and then slow and controlled. Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh. Oh. Ah. Really fire ups. It really helps you fire up all the muscle fibers in your forearms, and that's what helps you protect taking too much load on your shoulders. So give this a try and let me know if this is something that works for you. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you liked the video, and for more informative videos and keeping up with my journey, please hit the subscribe button, like and share. Thank you for watching.